be repeating, acting out, okay? So right now I'm going to be quiet. I want to see you acting out there, okay, with microphones off. Did you enjoy the meal? Well, I wasn't very impressed. What I mean is the service was quite slow. Okay, do it, act it out, okay, with your other self. I'm going to share the screen again in case you forgot what we were doing, okay? So please, Lady Ginela, help me show them how to do it. Show them that it is possible to act it out with yourselves. Did you enjoy the meal? Well, I wasn't very impressed. What I mean is the service was quite slow, and okay, you need to mean what you're saying, not like, did you enjoy the meal? Well, I wasn't very impressed. What I mean is the service was quite slow. No. If there are no emotions, we are wasting your time. You're wasting your time, okay? Emotions, okay? So microphones off. Microphones off. Ginela, everybody, but I want to see what Ginela is doing. Action.
But speaking with my microphone on?
Yes, I want you to have the microphone off because I want to show everybody else that this is what everybody else must be doing. Later, I'm going to ask you to turn it on. Entonces pueden ver cómo Adriana Guerrero está ya practicando, pero ponle más emoción, Adriana, ponle más emoción. Dame más. Okay? Ginela, with microphone off, do it with your microphone off. Show them that you can do it, okay? I'm going to have microphone off. That's what I need you to do, okay? So, cada uno está ya actuando, okay? Cada uno lo debe estar haciendo, okay? Y repitiéndolo para que se le quede en su memoria ese diálogo, porque en algún momento lo van a utilizar. Tal vez no va a ser mío. Did you enjoy the meeting? Oh, well, I wasn't very impressed. Did you enjoy the concert? Did you enjoy the movie? Did you enjoy something? And you can say, well, I wasn't very impressed. Well, I wasn't very impressed. Eso es lo que yo les digo. Ustedes lo leen y lo entienden, pero lo usan. ¿Cuándo fue la última vez que lo usaron? Si no lo usan acá, pues en la vida real no lo van a usar tampoco. Pero conviertan que esto fuese como algo de la vida real. Did you enjoy the meal? Okay, please. Please, Janela, turn microphone on and act it out.
Okay. Lady? With lady? Lady, did you enjoy the meal?
No, first by yourself. Just do it with yourself.
Okay.
Because this is something you can do on your own later.
Okay. Did you enjoy the meal? Well, I wasn't very impressed. What I mean is the service was quite slow.
That's what you can do. Everybody must be doing it, okay? Everybody, do it now. Do it now, okay? Now, please, Adriana, act it out, please, Adriana. Emotions, give me emotions.
Oh my.
Hollywood, this is Hollywood.
Did you enjoy the meal? Well, I wasn't very impressed. What I mean is the service was quite slow.
Quite slow. Good. Okay, fine. So, please, Andrés, please practice with Lady Urrego, okay? Mientras ellos dos lo van a actuar, todos los demás deben estar repitiéndolo y sintiéndolo y actuándolo y como si estuvieran ahí en el restaurante para que se les quede en la memoria a largo plazo, no a solo a corto plazo. Please, Camilo, you tell Lady, did you enjoy the meal?
No, first me. The second I don't remember.
Okay, Lady, ask, I'm going to share the screen again. Lady, ask Andrés. Andrés, did you enjoy the meal?
Andrés, did you enjoy the meal?
Oh, well, If I'm honest, really not. I mean, I would prefer the chicken.
But, Andrés, todavía estás pensando que es meat de carne. Y no es meat de carne, sino meal. Y estamos practicando este diálogo que está aquí. Porque queremos practicar algo que ustedes casi no usan. ¿Ok? Did you enjoy the meal? Well, I wasn't very impressed. What I mean is, the service was quite slow. And we are practicing discourse markers. This, what I mean is a discourse marker. Okay? So let's try again. Who's ready? Who wants to participate? Who wants to participate? Okay, good. Yes, that's what I want. Andres Fernandez and who else? Who else? Say who. Say who. Andrés, ok. Incluso si alguien que no tiene el video y prende el micrófono y dice, yes, I want to practice, please, then go ahead. Who has the microphone on? Paola Cortés, Santiago Maldonado.
I want to practice.
Okay, Carolina, good. So, Andres,
Yes.
Carolina. Okay, so Andres, Carolina, you take turns. First, Andres say, did you enjoy the meal? And then Carolina says, continue, and then you start again. Carolina says, did you enjoy the meal? So, please, Andres, start.
So,
And-
Carolina, did you enjoy the meal?
Well, I wasn't very impressed. What I mean is the service was quite slow.
Good. Now, Carolina, you ask Andres. Andres, did you enjoy the meal?
Andres, did you enjoy the meal?
Well, I wasn't very impressed. What I mean is the services are quite slow.
The service was quite slow. The service was quite slow.
Okay.
Simple. And this is something that you can do every day with a partner. So, Andres, you can talk with Carolina and practice every day. That's fine. So, you don't need this class to keep learning. Okay, so you had said that we use this to explain something. Let's check the answer. And you are correct. He's explaining why he wasn't very impressed. Excellent. So remember, did you enjoy the meal? Well, I wasn't very impressed. What I mean is the service was quite slow. Next, we're going to memorize the next one. Please, Ingrid Perico, yes? Ingrid, can you read? Ingrid?
Yes.
Ingrid, please, can you read?
How was your holiday?
How was your holiday? How was your holiday?
It was great until I got back home to the airport. They lost my luggage.
Okay. It was great. It was great until I got back. Got back. Until I got back home to the airport. They'd lost my luggage. How was your holiday? It was great until I got back home to the airport. They'd lost my luggage. They'd lost. This is the contraction for what? What contraction is this?
They good?
No.
They have lost?
Had.
They had.
Have.
The auxiliary for had. Perfect. Okay? When she got to the airport, something else had happened before. This is before. Or this is before? Okay, this is before. So, how was your holiday? It was great until I got back home. Until I got back home to the airport. They'd lost my luggage. Luggage. Y todos deben estar repitiendo en la casa. Suena luggage con el micrófono apagado. Luggage. Great. It was great until I got back home to the airport. They'd lost my luggage. They lost my luggage. The idiot. Okay? And then the discourse marker. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that's awful. Okay? Ready? So you need to memorize it. But first tell me, when do you use, oh, that's awful? You use it to express concern, to express surprise, or to express sympathy? Write it down in the chat box. Write it down in the chat box. When do you use it? Expressing concern, expressing surprise, expressing sympathy. Write down your answer, and I'm going to bring some water to drink. Give me a minute, please. I'm back. I'm back. So, did you memorize the dialogue? What are your answers? So, people say we use this to express sympathy, for expressing both concerns and sympathy. Okay, Andres Amaya. Okay, so in this mode, first, Camilo Eduardo Rincon says, Milton, I'm sorry, I have issues with my microphone and video. Don't worry, just do your best. Andres, I would use this for starting a chit-chat conversation after. Thank you. Okay, so, but before that, most people say concern, sympathy. Yeah, okay, so let's do this one. How was your holiday? It was great until I got back home to the airport. They had lost my luggage. Okay, ready? You had 1 minute to memorize this. Memorize this simple dialogue. You need to. No se trata de entenderlos, yo sé que ustedes lo entienden, se trata de interiorizarlo, que sea una estructura que les quede en la punta de la lengua, que no tenga que pensar, el inglés no es para pensar, ni un idioma es para pensar, tiene que quedar en la punta de la lengua y salir disparado en cualquier momento que necesitemos cualquiera de esas estructuras. Por eso hay que repetirlo ahorita 100 veces, pero no repetirlo, sentirlo, actuarlo con todas las emociones que puedan, ¿ok? So, let's do it. How was your holiday? Did you enjoy the holiday? And I'm confusing with the other one. But how was your holiday? Yes. How was your holiday? Yeah, okay. How was your holiday? It was great until I got back home to the airport. They had lost my luggage. Okay, ready? Everybody was repeating this many times. So please, can you repeat that now? Indira Garzón, Laura Sierra, Paola Cortés, can you turn on your microphone and hopefully your camera and repeat that?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Good. Please, Sandira, say it.
How was your holiday? It was great until I got back home to the airport. They'd lost my luggage. Oh,
Awesome.
that's awful.
Oh, that's awful.
Oh, that's awful.
Okay, good, Indira. Thank you for your beautiful energy. Very good energy.
Okay, thank you.
Now look at the camera. Look at the camera. Don't read. Look at the camera.
Again? No.
Yeah, looking at the camera.
Okay. How was your holiday? It was great until I got back home to the airport. They lost my luggage. Oh, that's awful.
Yes. Okay. So, you're doing it very well, pero ustedes deben de tener la meta de interiorizarlo. O sea, en ese momento pasaste, Indira, de entenderlo a poder pensarlo y decirlo. Pero queremos ir más allá de pensar, porque lo sigues pensando. Tienes que hacerlo sin pensarlo. Porque cuando uno habla el idioma, uno no va a decir, ¿disfrutaste tus vacaciones? Fueron chéveres. Hasta que yo llegué al aeropuerto. No, you don't think it. You don't think about it. You just say it automatically. So we have to get to that point. That's the goal, okay? So how was your holiday? It was great until I got back home to the airport. They'd lost my luggage. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that's awful. Okay? That's what we want to do. That's what we want to do. And everybody must be repeating that. Everybody must be doing that. Thank you, Indira. Continue, Indira. Continue practicing. Continue repeating, okay? You can keep the video on. Paola Cortés, are you ready? Can you do it, Paola Cortés? Santiago González? Santiago Maldonado? Who's ready? Paola, turn on the microphone. Good.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay, Paola and Santiago. So, Paola, you can start, Paola, and then Santiago next, and then you change roles, okay?
Okay.
If you can turn on the video, it would be much better. Action.
How was your holiday, Santiago?
It was great until I got back to the airport. They lost my luggage.
Paula?
Oh, that's awful.
Yes. Yes, okay. But you can give me more, Paula. Give me more emotions. More emotions, Paula.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, pues, oh, that's awful. Like, en serio, es terrible, qué pena. Lo siento. Oh, that's awful. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's so bad news. Okay, so good. So please, swap. Santiago and Paula.
How was your holiday, Paola?
It was great until I got back the home.
I get back home.
No. Until I got back home to the airport, they lost my bag. They lost my luggage.
Oh, that's awful.
Oh, that's awful. Yes. Good. Thank you. So keep doing it. Keep doing it. So algo que yo siempre estaré haciendo énfasis es necesitamos cambiar el chip, el paradigma. Primero tenemos que ser conscientes que Colombia lleva como 50 años estudiando inglés y Colombia todos seguimos en nivel muy bajo de inglés. Entonces lo que hemos venido haciendo no ha estado sirviendo, ¿sí? Tenemos que hacer algo diferente para que nos funcione. Entonces lo primero es sacar de la cabeza que yo estoy estudiando inglés como, bueno, las lecciones, ejercicio, el repetir. No se trata de repetir, se trata de actuarlo, de sentirlo, de interiorizarlo, para que se quede por siempre con nosotros. ¿Ok? Please, just, please, who can repeat the first one? Who can repeat the first dialogue? What was the first dialogue? What was the first dialogue? Andrés?
Did you enjoy the meal?
Continue, Carolina. Continue, Carolina.
Did you enjoy the meal? Well, it wasn't very impressed. What I mean is the service wasn't quite slow.
Excellent. Did you enjoy the meal? Well, I wasn't very impressed. What I mean is the service was quite slow. Excellent, good. And Carolina, the second dialogue is?
How was your holiday? It was great until I got back home to the airport. They lost my luggage. Oh, that's awful.
Oh, that's awful. They'd
lost my luggage.
They'd lost. Excellent, Carolina. Y todos no deben estar con la... Muy bien por Ginela que lo sigue actuando. Nadie debe estar con la boca quieta. Todos deben seguir haciéndolo. ¿Ok? Esa es la ventaja de esta clase virtual. Todos pueden estar activos 100% of the time. ¿Ok? Good. So, that was the second dialogue. And the second dialogue was expressing sympathy. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that's awful. Yes, you are correct. Dan feels sympathetic because Alice had a bad experience. Okay, so, oh, that's awful. The first discourse marker was what I need is. The second discourse marker was, oh, that's awful. Okay, 3, next. Anna and Jake. Please, let's check your pronunciation. Am I sharing the screen? Yes, I'm sharing the screen. Please, Santiago Gonzalez, Santiago Maldonado, Cindy Paez, who can read, please? Who can read? The first one.
Can I read?
Okay, go ahead, please.
So, and when do we need to meet? At 6:30 outside the school. Okay, thanks. Right, well, if you don't have any more questions.
Okay, good. Your pronunciation is perfect. And what do you
I will
read?
practice, teacher.
Someone else wants to read? Please go ahead.
I would like to practice.
Okay, number 1, number 2, or this one?
Anna. I am Anna.
Okay, you can be you. Don't worry, you can be you. So that is Santiago Gonzalez. Okay. So
Yes.
and when do we need to meet? And when do we need to meet?
6.
Please, everybody, practice. 1 second. First, everybody practice there. And when do we need to meet? When do we need to meet? At 6:30, outside the school. Oh, thanks. Right? Right? If you don't have any more questions, right? Well, if you don't have any more questions, so remember that. I'm going to try. Oh, when do we need to meet? At 6:30, outside the school. Oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, okay, thanks. Right, well, if you don't have any more questions, we can leave. Okay, ready? Did you memorize? Everybody's practicing? But first, please tell me, everybody, when do we use right? When do we use right? Ending a conversation, agreeing with someone, or showing appreciation? Please tell me in the chat box. What is the answer? When? When do we use? When do we use right in this case? Ending a conversation, agreeing with someone, or showing appreciation? So answers, please, everybody. So agreeing with someone, agreeing with someone. Yes, agreeing with someone. Yes. Okay, we're going to see. You say agreeing with someone, but first we're going to memorize this. And when do we need to meet? At 6:30, outside the school. Okay, thanks. Right, well, if you don't have any more questions, Okay, so who said that, excuse me, who is going to practice? Who said is ready to practice? We said who? Sorry, Santiago.
Yes, teacher. I'm
Okay,
Santiago.
Santiago Gonzalez. And who else? Please? And who else? Quickly.
Okay. When do we need to meet? At 6:30 outside the school. Okay, thanks. Right, well, it don't have any more questions?
If you don't have any more questions, okay, who else wants to practice with Santiago? Who, please? El Mija? Sorry, that's what it says. El Mija, or Carolina Garcia, or Camilo Eduardo Rincón, Andrés Amaya, Adriana, who is going to practice? Okay. Carolina, have the microphone on. Okay, Carolina, please. Carolina and Santiago, please start, Santiago.
When do we need to meet?
At 6:30 outside the school.
Okay, thanks.
Right? Well, if you don't have any more questions.
Awesome, simple. Next, swap.
Okay, when do we need to meet?
At 6:30 outside the school.
Okay, thanks.
Right, well, if don't have any more questions.
If you don't have any more questions, but very important, say right, well,
right.
If you don't have more questions, so this is the connotation, that is the idea, okay? So right, well, bueno, entonces, right, well. So you say agreeing with someone, let's check the answer. Agreeing with someone, but some people say something different. Some people say ending a conversation. Carolina Garcia says end a conversation, agreeing with someone. Cindy Pai is ending a conversation, but most people said agreeing with someone. Let's check. Oh no, sorry, that was incorrect. Think about why Jake says right, and look at the words he says next. So some people said ending a conversation. So it's yes, you are correct. We can use right to show that we want to end the conversation. As here, right can have other meanings in spoken English too. For example, you can use it to show you agree with someone. Yes, but not in this case. In this case, it's different. Ay, a esta hora dan ganas de una rellena caliente. Sorry. Okay. So please, Ingrid, conversation number one.
Oh, did you enjoy the meal?
Oh.
Well, it wasn't present. The service was quite slow. What I mean is The service was quite slow. Ah, no, espérate, me perdí. What is the service was quite? No, hasta ahí era, ¿no? El primero.
But you are cheating because you need to memorize it. You need to memorize it. Do your best to memorize it, okay?
Yes.
Actually, do that exercise. Don't write anything. Don't write it down. Don't get any screenshot. Just force yourself to memorize it, okay? So let's try. Let's try. Cindy, can you remember number one, Cindy?
Okay.
Everybody, repeat. Everybody, repeat. Only Cindy, the microphone on, but everybody. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Do you enjoy the meal? I don't remember more. Sorry.
Don't worry. Did you enjoy the meal? Okay. Who else? Who remembers? Who remembers? Good. I see Paola Cortez practicing. Excellent, Paola Cortez. Ariana, go ahead, please, Ariana. Continue, Indira. Don't stop, Indira. Don't stop. Adriana Guerrero, microphone.
Did you enjoy the meal? Well, it wasn't very impressed. What does I mean? The service was quite slow.
Okay. Did you enjoy the meal? Well, I wasn't very impressed. I wasn't very impressed.
Okay.
Don't worry, don't worry. What I mean is, the
service was quite slow.
Excellent. Number two, conversation number two.
Number
No pares, Cindy, repite lo que acabo de decir. Cindy, conversation 1, 2, 3. Everybody, Cindy, Ingrid, Gonzalo, Santiago.
Number two.
Number two? Who remembers number two? Who remembers number two? Turn on microphone at number two. Thank you, Ariana. Microphone off.
I remember.
Okay, Andres, go.
Hey, how was your holiday? Oh, well, my holiday was great. Although the staff of the airport lost my luggage, so I need to get back there to obtain it again.
I love it. Good, Andres. You just remember the idea. The grammar is correct. I need to go back to the airport to get it back, to get my luggage after I'll find it. Yes. So did you enjoy the holiday? Well, it was great until I got back home to the airport. Can you say that quickly? Until I got back home to the airport. Until I got back home to the airport. Until I got back home to the airport, they lost my luggage. So this is an exercise. Eso es como cuando Ginela está practicando taekwondo. Ella tiene que el mismo golpe una y otra vez hasta que el cerebro, ella puede estar dormida y captura una mosca dormida porque ella lo ha practicado 1000 veces que ella lo puede hacer, ¿sí? It's like walks out, walks in, jacket off, jacket on, jacket off, jacket on. You have to repeat and repeat and repeat until you got it there, okay? Good, thank you. Paola, I want you to say dialogue number 2, Paola Cortez. Microphone on and action.
How was your holiday? It was great until I got back home to the airport. That lost my luggage. That's awful.
Okay, good. So remember, you understand, you can have the idea, you can repeat thinking, but then you can interiorize it and say it, have it at the tip of your tongue and say it automatically. So that's why you have to keep repeating. Today, tomorrow, keep repeating, okay? Thank you, Paola. And number 3, what was dialogue number 3? Indira, do you remember dialogue number 3, Indira? No? Who remembers number 3?
When do we need to meet?
Continue, Carolina. Go on.
And when do we need to meet? At 6:30 outside the school. Oh, thanks. Right. Well, if you don't have any more questions,
Excellent, Carolina. Excellent, Carolina Garcia. It would be lovely if we can see if you can have your camera on and see you.
I don't have any camera now.
Next time, next time. Ingrid is yawning. Ingrid is yawning. Please, Ingrid, continue practicing. Don't fall asleep, Ingrid. Don't fall asleep. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. I got so much to do tonight. Oh, I'm sure it's not that bad. I'm sure it's not that bad. Oh, I'll get it done. Anyway, what have you been up to? Okay, what about these structures? Do you know these structures? No solamente necesitamos comprender la estructura, no solamente necesitamos que pueda salir, sino que aparte de eso, el cerebro necesita tener una memoria muscular para que producir esa articulación, esa vocalización. Entonces, cuando le hicieron hace unos años un trasplante de cuerpo, iban a hacer un trasplante de cuerpo, que yo no sé al fin en qué quedó, iban a cambiarle el cuerpo, es decir, se iba a quedar la cabeza y le iban a pasar a otra persona. ¿Eso se iba a hacer o se hizo? Eso fue noticia. Entonces la pregunta era, bueno, ¿y si esa persona que le iban a cambiar el cuerpo, no cambiar de cabeza, sino que el cuerpo, la pregunta era, ¿será que si esa persona era, por ejemplo, un violinista famoso, un pianista, ¿será que esa persona en el otro cuerpo podría volver a tocar el piano? ¿Así? ¿Podría volver a tocar el violín? ¿Qué piensan ustedes? Pues resulta que se da la pregunta porque uno tiene el cuerpo, yo no, tengo que volver a preguntarle eso a los neurólogos. Si la memoria la guarda solamente el cerebro o también necesitamos desarrollar los músculos, yo creo que sí, para que se dé esos movimientos como tocar el piano o como saber todos los movimientos de taekwondo o de kung fu, tenemos que guardarlo. Entonces, el punto es, necesitamos tener esa memoria para decir, I'm sure it's not that bad. I'm sure it's not that bad. Porque cuando no tenemos la memoria, no hay esa conexión de memoria en el cerebro con los músculos de la boca, entonces terminamos diciendo, I'm sure it's not that bad. No, lo que sí lo tenía claro, pero terminé diciendo otra cosa. No, I'm sure it's not that bad. No, tiene que salirme exactamente lo que es. I'm sure it's not that bad. I'm sure it's not that bad. Por eso ahorita tiene que estar repitiéndolo. Todos tienen que ser activos. Ingrid no puede estar bostezando. You can't be yawning. No yawning. I'm yawning. Practicing. So, I'm sure it's not that bad. That bad. That bad. Oh, I'll get it done. I'll get it done. Anyway, what have you been up to? 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 Y por más rápido que lo digan, ahí está la pronunciación correcta. What have you been up to? 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 Okay? Okay. Anyway, when do we use anyway? Saying something is in a different way, responding positively, changing the topic. When do we use anyway? In this case, in this particular case, saying something in a different way, please in the chat box. Write it down complete. Saying something in different way. The complete sentence. Practice the spelling. Practice the spelling. When do we use anyway? Show me what you got. Show me what you got. When do we use it? Carolina Garcia says, changing the topic. Carolina. I think Carolina is an English teacher. Are you, Carolina? Paula.
No, I'm not. I need to improve my English. Just sit.
Okay, good. You got a good English. Okay, Paula says saying something in a different way. Lady Urrego says saying something in a different way. Okay, responding positive. Okay, I need to see who's saying something in a different way. Okay, no more. And what about Janela? What about Ariana? Andres? What do you think? Ingrid, please. Ingrid, what are you doing? Are you still awake, Ingrid? Saying something in a different way. Okay, that's what you say. But first, we're going to practice. I got so much to do tonight. Oh, I'm sure it's not that bad. Well, I'll get it done. I'll get it done. Anyway, what have you been up to? Again. I need to think about the situation. Think about the situation. Someone is very busy. Someone is kind of complaining. The other friend says, come on, don't worry. Don't be a crying baby. And then he says, yes, you're right. Yeah, I'm just exaggerating a little bit, but I'll get it done. But anyway, what have you been up to? Okay, think about it. Think about it. Not just repeat for the sake of repeating. Say it because you want to interiorize the situation. So, let's do it. Ready? 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 Did you memorize it? Oh, I've got so much to do tonight. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm sure it's not that bad. Oh, well, yeah. Oh, I'll get it done. I'll get it done. Anyway, what have you been up to? Ready? Who's ready? Who's ready to look at the camera? To look at the camera and say it? Who's ready to look at the camera and say it? Okay. First one, John, but we need to write the complete, all the words. So who's ready? Yo a veces le pongo tanta energía a las cosas que lo que hago es estresarlos a ustedes y hacerlos sentir mucha presión. Relax. You can do it. Okay, so who's ready? Who wants to? Oh, Cindy's raising her hand. Good, Cindy, you rose your hand. Go ahead, Cindy. Oh, come on.
I'll do it.
Who? Carolina. Go. Okay, way to go, Carolina. Way to go.
I got so much to do tonight. Oh, I'm sure it's not that bad. Oh, I'll get it done. Anyway, what have you been up to?
Excellent, Carolina. Now you're going to repeat and I'm going to give you corrections. One more time, Carolina.
I've got so much to do tonight. Oh, I'm sure it's not that bad. Oh, I'll get it done. Anyway, what have you been up to?
Carolina, say, I'll get it done. I'll get it done.
I'll get it done.
Yeah, I'll get it done.
I'll get it done.
Yeah, I've got so much to do tonight. I've got so much to do tonight. Okay, good. Say that again, all the dialogue, Carolina, please.
Oh, I've got so much to do tonight. Oh, I'm sure it's not that bad. Oh, I'll get it done. Anyway, what have you been up to?
What have you been up to? What have you been up to? I'll get it done.
I'll get it done.
I'll get it done. Good. So, please, Indira, practice with Ginela, please. Indira, practice with Ginela. Indira, start and then you swap.
I have got so much to do tonight.
Oh, I'm sure it's not that bad.
Oh, I'll get it on. Anyway, what have you been up to?
Okay. Pero necesitamos la emoción correcta para que el cerebro nos vuelva a dar esa frase en el momento que surja esa emoción. Entonces, las frases se asocian con emociones. Entonces, si yo me pego en el dedo chiquito del pie cuando me levanto a la noche para ir al baño, entonces, ¿cuál es en esa emoción de que me pegué el dedo chiquito? ¿Qué es lo que el cerebro me va a entregar? ¿Sí? En ese instante no voy a decir como que, no va a decir como que, ay, I don't know, if you are with your wife, ay, amor, creo que me he pegado en el dedito chiquito. No va a venir eso, sí va a decir, ay, y eso es lo que se quedó conectado en ese instante. Entonces necesitamos conectar esas emociones. Entonces Indira le está poniendo muy buena energía, pero necesitamos la energía correcta. Okay, so la energía es the guy is complaining, the guy is saying, the guy is just whining. He said like, oh, I got so much to do, like, oh, I got so much to do. Se está quejando, ¿sí? So, and then, Ginela, tú le estás diciendo, tú piensas que él es un llorón, pero no vas a decir, you're a crying baby. Le vas a decir, oh, I'm sure it's not that bad. Pero estás pensando con más cosas, ¿ok? So, go ahead, Indira, say, oh, I've got so much to do tonight.
I've got so much to do tonight.
Oh, I'm sure it's not that bad.
Oh, I'll get it done. Anyway, what you have been up to?
What have you been up to? What have you been up to?
Okay.
What have you been up to? Thank you. Good. Yes, Janela. She's like, oh, sure it's not that bad. Don't cry. Yeah, come on. So, good. Okay, one more. Please, who? Paola and Cindy's ready? Adriana, okay. Who's ready? Paola, are you ready? Adriana is ready? Who else is ready? Ladies ready?
I'm ready.
Who?
Okay.
Adriana and Paola? Okay, good. Adriana, Paola.
Okay. I got a lot of, I got to do too much tonight.
Oh, I'm sure it's not too bad.
I don't, I will done. Anyway, what have you been up to?
Okay, one more time, the same.
No.
I've got so much to do tonight.
I got too much to do tonight.
I've got so much to do tonight. I've got so much to do tonight.
I've got so much to do tonight.
Paola?
Me? Again?
Yes.
I've got so much to do tonight.
Okay, so I'm sure it's not that bad.
Oh, I'll get it done. Anyway, what have you been up to?
Okay, thank you. Sometimes we can use anyway at the end, finishing a conversation. Like, pero si terminas en esa entonación que utilizó Paula, dijo, I'll get it done anyway. Significaría, bueno, igual lo voy a terminar. El anyway significaría de todos modos. Pero aquí el anyway significa otra cosa. Entonces, la entonación tiene que ser diferente. So you say, la persona se siente avergonzada porque le dijeron que era muy floja y entonces le dijo, yes, well, I'll get it done. Anyway, I'll get it done, period. Anyway, what have you been up to? So it's different. You say it's different? It's not, I'll get it done anyway. No. Podría decirse así, pero significaría otra cosa. I'll get it done anyway. I'll get it done. Anyway, what have you been up to? It's different, okay? Good. So practice. And people said that it was saying something in a different way. So, is that correct? No, sorry, that was incorrect. Think about what Marco says after anyway. So, try again. After that is, what have you been up to? Cambió el tema. Ya no se están quejando de lo que tienen que hacer. He changed the topic. And Adriana Guerrero says changing the topic. Okay, so changing the topic. And that is correct. Okay, so please Do you remember the dialogues? Number 1, did you enjoy the meal? Well, I wasn't very impressed. What I mean is, the service was quite slow. Did you enjoy the holiday? It was great. And now I'm thinking like Andres. Although, no, Arizona. It was great until I got back home to the airport. They'd lost my luggage. Oh, that's awful. And remind me the next. What is next? What is next? What is next? Oh,
What do you mean?
What time do you have to do? At 6:30, outside the school. Oh, thanks. Right. Well, if you don't have any more questions, we can finish here. Next is this one. Oh, I've got so much to do tonight. I've got so much to do tonight. I'm sure you'll get it. I'm sure it's not that bad. Well, I'll get it done. Oh, I'll get it done. Anyway, what have you been up to? So it must be part of your life interiorizing. Okay, so I'm going to share the link with you. Okay, this is a link of the activity, and you can finish the activity, practice activity. Who is going to practice tomorrow? Who wants to practice this or any other activity tomorrow? Indira, okay. Who wants to practice with Indira? Who wants to practice with Indira? Nobody wants to practice with Indira? Please, in the chat box, or raise your hand. Or who would like to practice with Indira? Indira, what time would you like to practice tomorrow?
Always at night. Maybe, I believe, maybe at 6 p.m. is perfect. If any person wants to practice.
Who wants to practice tomorrow at 6 with Indira? Tomorrow, Friday, you're not going to party because you are in quarantine. No parties tomorrow. So nobody was going to practice. Carolina Garcia, I could practice in the morning. Okay. Who would like to practice in the evening or in the morning? Who can practice with Carolina or who can practice with Indira? Come on, John. Come on, Paola. Come on, Ariana, Ginela. Y esas son cosas que tenemos que cambiar, porque pensamos que necesitamos a alguien ahí, porque necesitamos, lo que decía Eric Fromm, nosotros en nuestra cultura vivimos la cultura de que necesitamos un gurú, porque ¿cómo lo hago para no sonar feo? Se nos metió en la cabeza que necesitamos el líder, el que nos dice que está bien y que está mal, porque alguien nos tiene que corregir exactamente. No, usted puede ver dos niños practicando y pueden estar cometiendo errores, pero están practicando lo que ya saben. Y están practicando, ya aquí ustedes tienen que practicar. Esas actividades ya le muestran que practicar, ¿ok? Y ya les he mostrado cómo practicar la pronunciación. Y buscan la pronunciación. Google les dice cómo se pronuncia. Hay cantidad de formas de cómo pronunciarlo. Y si se equivocan en un 50%, no importa, porque hay un 50% que lo hicieron bien y que lo practicaron. Y que luego cuando lo practiquen conmigo, yo les diré, corrijan esto, corrijan acá. Pero no hay problema, porque hay algo que su cerebro le está diciendo, esto es importante, porque si no el cerebro lo deja de un lado. Good, John says that he can practice in the evening. Okay, so John and Indira are going to practice tomorrow. Okay, and one-to-one is going to be much better. Who is not in the WhatsApp group? Because Gina can help you join the WhatsApp group for B1, B2. ¿Cuál es el objetivo del grupo de WhatsApp? No es estar mandando saludes, no hay que mandar cadenas, no hay que hablar ni de política, ni de religión. ¿Por qué es prohibido hablar de política? Porque si lo haces sin mí, háganlo conmigo. Ahí ustedes hacen dos cosas. Uno, mandan un video practicando. Ustedes le dicen, I want to practice, and you just say it, I want to practice the dialogues that we practiced yesterday. What was the first one? Oh, did you enjoy the meal? Oh, and you mira la cámara así que ustedes saben que lo van a ver, ¿sí? Se baña, se pone bonito y se lo mira la cámara porque lo van a ver los demás, ¿sí? Otras personas que saben como usted. Y entonces usted se pone, se estresa, se emociona y por eso va a guardar el video y lo comparte. Y dicen, please, do you have any corrections for me? Y luego le corrigen. Si alguien le va a decir, ay, sí, pronunció mal esta palabra, aquí está el enlace de cómo se pronuncia. Entonces mandan videos para que practiquen. ¿Sí? Si Ginela, could you please add me to that group? Y si yo estoy así desparchado y estoy triste, entonces me pongo a ver esos videos, ya lo escucho, me río, pero luego no me burlo frente a ustedes, lo hago solito. Y luego yo les digo, please make this correction, ¿ok? It's not this, it's that. Y para eso es el grupo. Y dos, el grupo es para encontrar a partner with whom you can practice, okay? You say, and then in the group we have more people. And Carolina Garcia says, I want to practice this lesson. Si, Carolina, si tú dices, who wants to practice English today in the morning? No, nobody is going to say me. Nobody's going to volunteer. But if you say, oh, I want to practice this particular lesson that I think is so interesting. What a see and now you practice. Oh, I'm not sharing the screen. I want to share the screen. Share the screen. Share the screen. Share the screen. Okay, share the screen. I'm sharing the screen. Okay, and you say this lesson. Remember, Control X. I'm going to share this, and that is the link. Okay, and then you say, oh, I think this lesson is so cool. Si usted lo practica solito, lo entendió. Felicitaciones, le pareció chévere, lo entendió, aprendió la palabra, pero mañana ya se le va a olvidar. Ya mañana no, no se va a acordar de nada. O sea que perdió el tiempo. Pero si usted busca a partner to practice this, then it will be a much higher chance that you remember the expressions, that you can use expressions in real life. So you say, oh, I want to practice this lesson that is so cool. So see and how, see and how. So you copy this link, see and how, Control X, Control copy, and you say, oh, this here you're going to practice something that is interesting. How do you see, how do you know, how, whatever. And you share the link y comparten el grupo WhatsApp. Miren, ese es el link. Look, this is the link that, but don't speak in Spanish in the group, okay? Porque yo soy tan alegre y tanto ánimo y yo soy un amor hasta que hablo en español, and then I stop being nice. So here you show this link and they say, oh, look, who wants to practice this topic with me? It's so cool. Let's practice it so we can remember. And then Gina is going to say, oh, good, I have some time. I want to do it. And then, oh, I have some time. I would like to learn that too, okay? So that's why you are going to be in the group, okay? And maybe if you have questions like, oh, is there class today? Oh, what time is the class today? Those kind of questions you can ask in the WhatsApp group. Okay, thank you so much. Finished activities. This is just an example to show you how you need to practice, okay? So please, Adriana, according to today's practice, how should you practice this one-to-one? How? What is, or Adriana or anybody, how should you practice this lesson? What do you need to do to practice and really learn?
Okay, I understood that we need to put emotions about the speaking because our mind remember better, and we can share with a pair in the WhatsApp group to practice for dialogues and understand or improve our speaking.
Yes, that's mainly what you gotta do. Thank you, Diana. So I'm going to say this in English. So part of the goal of Robin Book is to hack the system in many ways. so we can give power back to the people. And right now, people think that they are hopeless because they think that, oh, I need to pay billions to learn English. I need to travel abroad to learn English. That is not necessarily true, okay? So I'm telling you how you can unleash the power you have. Thank you, Daria. You're awesome. I know you gave me the rice that I didn't want to eat in lunch. So, uh, so we want to hack the system, and we can tell you you can learn English and you can do many, many more things. That's one of the purpose of the Robin Book Foundation. So we don't need a guru by our side all the time to tell us what to do. You can learn, and the world is changing. The education is changing. Okay, in right now, universities have lost many, many students. Even the Andes universities, or well, actually, the Andes University has been one of the universities that have lost a lot of students because people don't want to pay that much money. But many universities now they are opening a lot of online classes and programs because people now are learning online because many people are learning to learn by themselves, learning to learn online. So in the future, you don't need to pay to learn English. You don't need to pay even to become a computer engineer. You don't need to pay to become a software developer. You learn by yourself. There are many things, and you can pay for certificates. You can pay for exams. You say, okay, give me an exam, and I will show you that I'm able to do that. So I'm telling you, get on the wave, okay? Get on the wave that this world is giving you right now, so you can get ahead of the curve. That is an expression that you can study. Get ahead of the curve, okay? Don't get behind, get ahead of the curve. Please, right now, he estado dando clases para que estén activos, pero el otro mes vamos a iniciar con un programa en el cual estoy terminando la clase, for your information. Y cuando iniciemos un programa con Moodle, ustedes van a solo poder participar. Ustedes participan hace una semana, pero luego la siguiente semana solo participan si están cumpliendo misiones. Entonces, yo les hablé de diferentes misiones y necesito que sigamos en una porque tengo otra que me parece súper chévere, pero no le tengo los detalles ahora. Ahorita les digo un poquito de qué se trata, pero it's not this what I exactly want. Oh, yes. Quiero que, por favor, en la clase pasada se me olvidó la semana pasada pedirles que etiqueten a la Fundación Robin Book, porque si de otro modo yo no sé si hicieron la tarea. Entonces, esta clase ustedes la pagan habiendo compartido lo que a ustedes más bonito les guste que encontraron de lo que hace la Fundación la Secretaría de la Mujer. Como por ejemplo, esto que es...
En la que las mujeres podrán reportar casos de violencia en el hogar. Hoy lanzamos en Bogotá la estrategia Espacios Seguros, en la que las mujeres podrán reportar casos de violencia en el hogar en más de 630 tiendas y recibir atención. Esto es una alianza vital entre FENALCO, D1, Justo y Bueno, ARA, Farmatodo y la Policía de Bogotá. El protocolo es muy sencillo. Si la mujer entra a uno de estos espacios y está en riesgo, se acerca al encargado y el encargado activa el protocolo que ya tiene con la policía. Y además notifican a la Secretaría de la Mujer para poder hacer acompañamiento. Si la mujer no está en riesgo o no desea que llamen a la policía, entonces les dan los números de atención y además le preguntan si desean
Por favor, compartan ese video
que la
y
secretaria
compartan lo que les estoy
de la
enviando.
mujer la acompañe y la...
Ay, no me fui para tiendas. It's because this is part of the alliance of this program. Okay, this is the link. This is the link of the video. Y hablen en sus redes. Háganlo por lo menos unos 2 veces. Háganlo mañana y el sábado y el domingo antes de nuestra casa. Compartan eso. Y here you can see the text. So it says, en Robin Book estamos en campaña para pagar nuestras clases. And then copy paste the hashtags, ¿ok? Copy, pega y comparte. Comparte este video en tus redes y menciónanos y usa los mismos hashtags, numerales de esta publicación para saber que estamos ayudándonos y colaborar. Asegúrate de que pongas el arroba y pegado el arroba pones, Robin Book, what else? Arroba Secretaría de Mujer, arroba Robin Book, porque si no, no, Robin Book Edu. Si no, yo no sé si hicieron la tarea o no. La tarea de pagar esta clase. Entonces, quiero ver esa notificación para saber, me alegra que estén volviendo, pero quiero ver que estén haciendo la tarea. Más adelante, vamos a poder hacer es que voy a escribirle a una amiga congresista, y ¿sabían ustedes que se puede hacer algo tan chévere como, por ejemplo, que han estado discutiendo una ley para que se le dé a los niños que están en el campo y que tienen que caminar 3 horas, 5 horas caminar para llegar a su escuelita? Tienen que caminar todo eso y hay muchos niños que no pueden, y entonces en esta nueva ley les van a asegurar el transporte, para que haya un transporte que los lleve hasta la escuelita. No sé cómo funciona eso, no he visto todo eso, pero maravilloso eso, pero ha corrido peligro de no pasar eso. Y saben, ahorita en este nuevo mundo digital, ¿cómo se está logrando que se cumplan esas leyes? Pues resulta que ustedes pueden escribirle en su Twitter a los políticos, especialmente a los políticos que se están haciendo los de la oreja, what is the expression? ¿Cacha? No. Está tratando de ignorar. Entonces, usted le escribe los taguea, los comenta. Oiga, señor congresista tal, de hecho yo voté por usted, ¿por qué no apoya esta ley? Hágame el favor y vote a favor de esa ley. ¿Por qué no va a poder votar? Porque muchos, por diferentes cosas, no votan, ¿sí? Entonces, si ustedes presionan a los políticos, porque han habido muchas personas, y ustedes se unen, invitan a sus amigos que hagan parte de los miles, pues los políticos saben que ustedes están detrás de ellos. Los políticos saben que ustedes dicen, uy, la gente por fin se está dando cuenta, no solamente votó y luego olvidó quiénes somos, sino que están detrás de nosotros, y si yo no apoyo esas causas, no van a volver a votar por mí. Do you think it's awesome? It's wonderful that you can really put some pressure on those politicians, and we need them to act in behalf of our people, not only on behalf of their own interests. So thank you so much. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be continuing working with our social missions, and we're going to continue with our classes. I'm going to create we're going to have classes on Tuesdays with me, Thursdays, from Thursdays 6 to 7, you're going to have a class with Andres. And then I think I'm going to do another class, maybe Friday. What's your schedule, Ginela? Fridays? Do you have taekwondo practice on Fridays?
No, just on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
So it could be Friday 6 to 7?
No, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 5:30 to 7 p.m.
Is it okay for you if we continue with this class, with this practice, Tuesdays 6 to 7 and Fridays 6 to 7? Fridays 6 to 7? Is okay for you? Tuesday and Fridays 6 to 7? Is okay for you or no? Difficult?
For me, no.
It's not possible? It's not good, Ginela?
It's not good for me.
Fridays? No. What's the problem? Fridays or?
Fridays, yes. On Fridays, yes. On
Okay.
Fridays, yes.
I think we're going to continue with me Tuesdays and Fridays, and Thursdays with Andres. Okay. So just continue checking the calendar. Okay. In the calendar you find all the classes, and you need to necesitan verificar que en el calendario ustedes vayan allá al calendario y sorry, I have to show you that. Okay. Because and explain to your friends, please. Explain to your friends how to do this so they can join to the different classes. Okay? So you can what you can do is that you can share this link with your friends. Share Robin Book. Share Robin Book. You can share this link. Look, this link from the calendar. So you can share it in your Facebook wall, but then you need to explain this part.
But
You
I have a question.
yes.
On Thursdays, it would be at 6 or at 7 p.m.
Thursdays at 6 with Andrew,
Okay, okay,
and Fridays with me.
okay. I have
So
to
look,
change.
please explain to your friends that you need to click on the class B1, B2 English practice with Milton. And then you need to click copiar en calendario. Significa que lo agregó a su calendario. Significa que se unió a la clase y va a recibir la invitación y el recordatorio para unirse y el link de cómo unirse. Okay? So you need to explain that to your friends. Any questions? Do you have any questions? Thank you for staying here. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for being so active and participating. Thank you for the beautiful energy. Thank you for your patience. I'm sorry if I also make you feel frustrated and I give you too much pressure, but I just want you to have more energy. Thank you. And have a good one. Have a good night. Thank you, Andres. And I'll see you soon.